All right, we're back for the fifth and final round. We're 3-1. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 in our 3 wins, which is pretty sweet. Let's see if we can get this last win. Glimmer Post, Vesuva, not the best at setting up mana. There's a Chalice, though. Turn 2 Chalice. This deck, as we've seen, doesn't really rely heavily on the Chalice, so having a turn 2 Chalice on the play is pretty good. Actually, we don't have a turn 2 Chalice, it's a Vesuva. All right, anyway, I was probably going to mull it anyway. This is better, because the mana's better. Would be nice if one of these was a Chalice. Keep this one, see what's on top. Either a land or a Chalice will keep it, otherwise bottom it. Make sure you click on this Cloud Post, not the Vesuva first. If we get Wastelanded, we're in bad shape. Otherwise, not bad. We do need to draw more lands, but not a bad spot to be in, depending on the matchup. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've never played the mirror match. We can make 4 mana and just Thought-Knot Seer them. That's pretty good. And then next turn we have 5 mana, right? Because this makes 2 already, because of this Cloud Post thing. It actually reads in play. Yeah. Chalice, and they have nothing. They do have an eye, which is scary. Chalice is virtually dead in the mirror. So we are in good shape, but the eye is super scary. Kinda. They have City? Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. Oh, Ancient Tomb and City. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they gonna cast? They could cast Chalice on 2, but that's not that good against us. We only have a couple 2s in our deck. Just gonna try and kill him, I think. Killing them seems pretty good. They just conceded without even seeing our hand. Well, okay. Again, the mirror. I'm not I'm not real sure. I think we bring in a Ratchet Bomb because it can answer ballistas. We could also, I don't know though. I really don't know. I think Karn is a definite. Definitely taking out these and probably these. Yeah. So I mean, the thing is all these things hit our own stuff too, which is not great. But we have to bring stuff in. Try this. Huh. Bridge is like really not very good. We just saw, they're probably like this, almost the straight up mirror. Maybe we just do 1 bridge and do it like this. Oh wait, all is dust. Yikes. Okay. That's a must go. Okay, we're bringing in bridges. And I guess we're leaving in some chalices. Because, yeah. None of this is any good at all. Terrible. Alright. I think it's just a hope you draw better than your opponent thing. Chalice on like, I don't know. Chalice is an artifact for your Karn tokens. We are looking for aggressive hands. Glimmer Post is not aggressive. Or make a lot of mana. And it just pumps their Cloud Posts if they have any. They didn't have any game 1. They actually might just be more of a stompy deck. But they're playing Vesuva. And City. I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay. This is a good one. Got our Chalice here. Chalice the Void. I think we just want more mana. Not Walking Ballista. Yeah. Seems like a little low impact. I don't know what we're looking for though. Again, I think it's just like hope you draw better than your opponent, but I guess City is a pretty bad start for them. Bad way to start, but Grim Monolith's pretty good. Why? Okay. We make it through this whole league without playing a single Chalice of the Void. Not one. We only saw it once or twice. And now we're down to 2. We only have them in because we don't have anything to cut. And we draw both of them. That is unreasonable. But it's funny. But it's unreasonable. I guess we're just playing Grim Monolith. I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? Not play it? I mean, we're not playing these Chalices. Putting them on 0 doesn't seem very good. They could be relevant at some point, but likely not. My opponent's going to Thought-Knot Seer me and laugh that I have 2 Chalices in my hand, thinking, wow, this guy's an idiot. Because Chalice of the Void is virtually dead in this matchup. I might be wrong about that, actually. They might be better than I think. As like an 8-drop, but that doesn't seem right to me. Five. And we're just like in bad. Oh, yikes. That's pretty good. Hoping we draw well in the 3rd game. Or things just go... Like maybe they just have a good mana hand here with no threats. Or maybe they're really weak to my Thought-Knot Seer that I'm probably playing next turn. It's not the... Well, actually, it looks like they're going to play theirs. Okay. Basalt Manolith. What does that one even do? That's 3... Okay. Yikes. Chaining these isn't very good, to be honest. Tapping this one's kind of okay, because you can untap it easily with this. But, okay, that works to some extent. And then they can, like, tap this one to untap this one. I'm kind of joking. It's a good draw. We can play Eye and cast Thought-Knot without tapping this. That seems pretty good. And then next turn we can cast Endbringer. I think we want to cast the Thought-Knot here because they're like super close to casting something good. Unfortunately, this one will be tapped next turn, but we can also use it later for a better land. Let's hope their hand is nothing after the Thought-Knot's here. Just have an Ugin that I can take and then nothing else. Or Ulamog, I mean. Warping Whale and Ugin. Okay. That is their hand. Is basically nothing now. Kinda. Feeling okay about this. They have so much mana. Like, they can cast an Ugin anytime they draw one. They can untap this. And then they can activate Eye, but then they can't cast anything off of it. Which is interesting. Oh, I can copy their Eye, too. Oh, no, I have an Eye. Looks like they drew something. Why are they tapping this? Oh, they're tutoring now. Interesting. Right, interesting. I mean, kind of weak to another Thought-Knots here off the top. And next turn they'll have 3 up to 6 possible mana for an Eldrazi spell. And we can use our Endbringer. If it's not Ulamog, we can use our Endbringer to make stuff not attack, and we can also draw cards. Oh, they're just doing that. So our hand is pretty good against that. That's not a great draw either. Thinking if we wanted to maybe cast a Chalice and turn off this. I think the answer is just no. We could play these out in case we draw a Karn. We're going to leave them with the option of these two. I guess playing out the second one's kind of silly. It's just for Karn at that point. So here they're probably just Thought-Knot Searing. And we can probably just attack with our own Thought-Knots here. Draw a card off Endbringer. Let's see what they have a Glimmer. Oh, the Cloud Post, okay. So let's see now. That's pretty good. That is great. Just attack with both, I think. No, I just attack with this one. I don't really want them to draw a card and be able to start activating Eye. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I need to find something soon before they can activate that Eye and cast an Ulamog and kill me. I guess they're in the same situation as me, though. But they're ahead of turn, kinda. And I'm ahead on board. Okay. Now, I think I just draw a card here. Not deal one. It's not bad. Just gonna get in there. They're gonna be able to exile my Eye, I think, and my Endbringer, because let's see, they're gonna go 4, 5, 6, 7. Activate 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's close. I'm just gonna attack. They can cast an Ulamog next turn if they have a land. They can exile these two. They go down to like 12, and then I need to draw something, like a ballista. Just draw a ballista here. That's a great draw. So they can get Ugin and exile 2 things. If I play this out, they can exile both of these and then attack with Ugin and kill me. I think I cast it though. I hope they don't have a land, I guess. 4, 5, 6. I don't want to die to a ballista. They could just do that. I'm not going to cast it. Probably dead. Could draw. I don't know. Yeah, I'm dead. They just had better mana than me, I think, this game. Huh. Okay. They have better mana in their deck than I do for the mirror. They have a better deck for the mirror. I think they have a worse deck overall. I would guess. I think Voltaic Key is not something you actually want because of Chalice of the Void, and you just don't need it. He's killing the 2 creatures. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they would be at 5. It's like Ballista's not a real out there. Unless I untap this, and then that is an out. Okay. But I was just thinking I could draw, or I can deal damage. So if I untap this, Ballista's an out. So I will do that. Gives me an out. I might be able to win here, actually. Ha! Wow! We did it! Right? 8, 9, 10 is 5. Holy smokes. What a draw step. Let's not screw her up. X equals 5. They are at 5. And we win. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. Don't think they can gain life. Wow. That was interestingly. I feel like there was a lot of non-games there. But not because of like Chalice of the Void. 1. But like against Show and Tell, like my opponent just didn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lucky. Yep, definitely lucky. I'm not going to disagree. Wish I had that kind of luck. Yeah. Anyway. Like I said, felt like there was some non-games, but I feel like this deck is pretty good. We could have won that first game, the first round, but we lost to Back to Basics. I feel like we had, I mean, it was just, you just kind of lose to it sometimes. Sometimes you don't, but sometimes you do. And everybody else we 2-0'd. That was cool. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the league. As you noticed, I guess the biggest thing about this deck that I noticed is that it doesn't rely heavily on Chalice of the Void, and I don't think Chalice of the Void is at its best right now, but I think this is the best Chalice of the Void deck, and I think my build here May or may not be how it should be built, but I think it's reasonable. I think that, as you noticed, like, these 6 spells is like way heavier than what you usually see, but they're really good against blue-white decks. They're really, really good against blue-white decks. This is really good against like everything. So we have 4 of those. This is like not that good a lot of the time. This is not a super aggressive deck. Thought-Knot Seer is basically a Thoughtseize. And then Endbringer is kind of like a slower Walking Ballista. So I like this build. I don't think I would change it from here. I made a couple changes leading up to this league. As I said, I went 3-2. I made a couple of changes. Then I went 4-1. And then I made a couple of changes. Also talking to Max. I forget his last name. He's anyway, he's got a website, Max. I'm in Max blog, and he plays a lot of Chalice decks and shared some thoughts on Cloud Post with me, and that's how I made some of these changes. But anyway, I think this build is pretty good in this meta, and like I said, I've built it with the meta heavily leaning into this current meta. So, you know, if you're looking at this deck a couple months from now, it looks ridiculous because it's not playing any, I don't know the names of cards, but the one that draws you a card when it dies or something. That's on purpose right now because that card is very bad against swords or super low impact against cards like Swords to Plowshares and Terminus. So, I hope you enjoyed the league. Glad it turned out all right. And I will see you guys around.